Alright, hello everybody and welcome to my birthday stream and then art stream. I'll just be drawing graphics for this little visual novel I have been struggling with. Well, not like super struggling, but being too busy streaming that it has taken way too long. I kind of want to get the backgrounds at least finished, like it's only needing basically graphics and audio. Yeah, hello there. This is like the home background of the main character. Hello. I struggled quite a bit to get it much like the other backgrounds in style. Yeah, thank you. So let me see. Like this picture is. Oh, let me make it less loud then. Kind of hard to tell like how this thingy works. Yeah, it should have like the voice ducking thingy going, like it should make it less loud, but I guess it doesn't help like up to a certain point only. Oh well. Hopefully it's more reliable at least than in the past. Like in the past, like the problem has kind of been that like I tend to overcompensate the music and then it's like, or the game audio, and then it's hardly like audible. So I need to strike some kind of balance, but it is really hard because it depends on game and everything. Alright, let's try. Yeah, well, I guess it helps like a little bit, but it is hard to tell like how much it helps. Also like the audio, like numbers or the bars are really hard to read. Like basically like I think isn't like 20 decibels is like half the volume. Well, I guess now it should be kind of like the desktop audio is half the microphone audio, but it is hard to tell. Anyway, let me see. Oh, I drew like other kind of thingies too. Like this. Like the game kind of has this kind of like funny faces a couple of times because, well, there are silly characters and the main character is kind of like this. Well, let me see. And this is like the camp scene. I wanted the home scene to look kind of like the same as the camp scene in style, but it took a lot of work because the line art kind of like originally I tried to make it with line art, but this isn't like really like line art. Actually, let me see. Oh yeah, it's a million layers, so well. Mm-hmm. Oh, I guess they are kind of the same style enough. But this is really like, I haven't been drawing like backgrounds a lot. But this is maybe not like the first, but kind of. And well, you could kind of be like, just do the same thing as other visual novels, like just like take the photo and then apply some filters. And yeah, it would be fast, but I kind of want to learn to draw the backgrounds better. Let me hide all of these basically. Oh. And that one. Like next one is this. Oh, not that one, but this one. Like I need to like, well, make it look more like a painting and less like a photo. And yeah, basically what I'm just doing is I'm drawing on top of the photo until it looks like a painting. I like visual novels are fun too, but I guess they are actually like more fun to play like while streaming them, because then you can like kind of chat about them. But when I'm just like consuming them, then it's, I don't know, it's a little hard to enjoy them that much, like compared to games with like a more gameplay oriented focus. But on stream, like visual novels are fun for sure, and they are kind of fun to make too, I guess. Yeah, I guess. Like in a way, I guess like it is like a bit of a unique experience, like reading a visual novel on stream. Like you can't really do like, or maybe like if you think of like something like a mother reads like a book to a child, like that kind of a setting, like the same thing basically happens. But when you're just reading like a book normally, well, there are like the kind of book clubs where you kind of share the experience like later on, but not really in real time. So in that sense, like it is kind of unique to play like a visual novel on stream. Like the only hard part is that like reading like all of the text aloud is quite a bit of like work and burden on your vocal cords. But oh well, I think I have gotten kind of used to it though. Also, like, I still struggle from time to time with the pronunciation and like speaking clear English, but I think it has gotten a little better lately. So I'll actually give like a like a really silly advice, like to somebody who is struggling with speaking clearly. Like, you know, there are these CDI Zelda games that have like the infamous like animations, like those games. And the games kind of also have like relatively infamous like voice acting. Like they put a ton of emphasis on the syllables. Like, gee, it's sure is boring around here. Like that kind of thing. And like, well, don't like mimic that exactly, but kind of like doing that a little bit, I guess makes your like speech like easier to understand. Like the good thing I guess about the voice acting with CDI Zeldas is that it is easy to understand for sure, but it is also awful. Or like I guess, well, well, it's kind of like the same thing, just or in the same vein. Like if you speak slower, then it will be easier to understand. Also, you don't like twist your tongue as badly. Although I kind of struggle with the speaking slow thing at times, but oh well. But alright, let me try to get some drawing going too. Basically, I guess I'll just add a ton of layers and basically keep sampling the base image and paint and try to find some kind of balance. What did I use before? Probably some of these blobby things. Maybe this one. I guess something like this. Yeah, like it would definitely be easier to just, well, if I had English as the first language, but no such luxury. But I'll learn it like eventually. Might take some time, but it's not like impossible or anything. I'll basically just spam like this. These colors and this layer to see like what spots are like missing the color actually. And then like add detail later to make it look less boring. Maybe make it a little smaller too. I guess like this tree will need a little bit of work, but maybe not that much actually that I was thinking. And like this tree like over here, like I think I actually like drew it entirely myself, so shouldn't need like any extra color. Yep, seems good. But this is basically like, well, not exactly like the last background that is missing. There is still one that needs a little bit of tuning, but apart from that, like the background should be good. I'll probably go like to the park again like tomorrow and like finish the backgrounds there. Like I have been in the habit of taking the tablet with me and going to the local park and drawing there. Like I don't know, something about staying home just doesn't make it go as smoothly, like the distractions I guess. But also maybe it's not like entirely about the distractions. Like I think actually like going to the park, well, is kind of inspiring in a way, and that helps. I wonder if there is like an easier way to set up the... Can I like move the camera somehow? Let's see. Well, I guess it's a little better. Like I need to face like I'm keeping the tablet in my hand, so I need to look down. Yeah, like there is like a tiny river kind of thing in the park, and I always like take the picnic blanket and sit like right next to it. It is like pretty relaxing. Like this is like kind of had a bad habit of like playing like videos or something from the computer when I'm at home. But it's not too great actually in terms of like relaxing. Oh, I guess the library would actually be like a pretty good idea. Like maybe not in the summer, like in the summer the park is better, but in the winter like library is actually a pretty good idea. So maybe I'll give it that a try in the winter. Like library is especially good because people try to be quiet there. A cafe, well, I guess it could work too, like depending on your mood. they are like a bit more loud, but maybe that's not a bad thing. Kind of depends. Like sometimes I guess like if you like happen to sit like too close to some people who are having like too interesting conversations, then like it might be distracting. Well, I say try like out of habit, but it doesn't mean that I'm like unlikely to actually do it. Actually, like there was one point like when I was living like in my previous apartment, and like they were like renovating the window frames or something like that. Oh yeah, that actually like they are often doing pretty good job at being quiet though. Haven't like noticed a whole lot of distractions. But yeah, when I was in my previous apartment and they were like renovating the window frames one day, like I took my laptop and went to the library to code there. And it was actually surprisingly good. And yeah, maybe people are trying to be quiet, but they were really quiet actually. Wonder if there's like a better pattern for the water. Maybe like this kind of thing. Probably need to paint it like this way. Not exactly sold on this one. Would be nice, but it's hard to control like which direction it's going. Maybe like just a pencil thingy actually. Oh, I guess the pencil might actually work. Like basically I tried to mimic like the dark lines and light parts of the water. Then like I had to make the buses more dense later. Painted on the tree too, that's not exactly what it needed. I guess like this is kind of actually like a good way to learn to paint. Like normally you would basically do the same thing, but like you would have like a model or like a real scene that you would be looking at and basically do the same thing, like keep painting like some semi-random lines and then a detail to make it look more right. Like basically like this is the easier version of the real painting thing, where you don't have like the thing in the background, like you actually have to like look at the scenery. Not like I couldn't go to the lakeside or something, but can't stream from there. But I kind of like where this is going, like it is looking more like a painting, like without the layer. More like some parts. Actually there is like surprisingly little difference. Let's make it like... And then again I guess... Well, water is kind of like just painted like this in the end. So maybe actually it's not that hard to get right. Alright, this part needs a little bit brighter to make it blend better. Alright, let's try to hide that. Oh, it's not bad actually. Yeah, in the end I'll probably just be lazy and keep like the actual photo in the background. Not like that, like this sky would be hard to paint actually, so maybe I'll try just for practice. Let me see. And yeah, the sky is basically just a gradient. But I want it like brighter for the most part. Then it's probably actually on this layer. Oh, now it's basically painted, but yeah, it doesn't change that much. How much of the ground is missing? Oh, actually like a ton. Well, maybe like paint the ground and then add like detail to the trees and more density to the shrub, and then it is probably like kind of good enough. Alright, let's see. Oh yeah, let me actually see, like, I collected some random topics while at it. Let me see. Oh yeah, the YouTube like change where they changed the monetization criteria. So well, not sure like how much there is to rant about that, like maybe a little, but like it's actually kind of different from what I expected. Like, I had no idea that it was coming even, but actually, like initially I thought that it would also affect like the ads, basically, that you would get like the ad revenue at 500 subscribers instead of 1000, but apparently that's not the case. But then again, like, well, you'll earn like a couple of bucks per month at that level at most, so maybe it doesn't even matter. And I'm kind of on the sentiment that the whole ad thing is kind of pointless. Like, who even watches ads? Like, yeah, maybe people on mobile watch, but like also that's kind of just drive people away from your videos. Like, at least my understanding is that you can like control like how many ads there are, and I don't know if you can set it at 0, but I kind of would like to if I can, like if I ever get my hands on the ad revenue thing. or at most like one ad per 1 or 2 hours. More than that is like just nonsense. But also like the editing is weird. Like usually you're just shown like the same ad like every time. Maybe if you live in the US like the experience is different. No idea. But at least like over here when like I watch something like on Twitch for example, like it is the same ad like every time and it's never anything that interests me. They basically get nothing from showing me that. Like if anything they just make me hate the brand who is doing the ad because they don't get the message. And well, not sure how it works in YouTube, like because ad block. And as far as I'm concerned, like basically everybody uses ad block. Like you can kind of see it from the YouTube Studio stats. And it's now no wonder because the ads are just so bad. Like why can't they advertise like Yuri games to me or something? Like surely there got to be something like that. Or maybe not, who knows. But you would think that YouTube gets it, but I guess they don't. Let me try to find a better brush. Oh, maybe just this like this usually works. Well, like like also at least Fortnite is like the like at least, and then they would figure out that alright, this girl actually likes video games. And you would think that YouTube knows because at least like the recommendation thingy has realized that like that alright, she's just like clicking not interested on all these like big guy video makers who don't play video games. But that's something at least. So maybe like if I disable the ad block it would be better. But yeah, at least like for small creators, I'm pretty sure that the ads are just worthless. But maybe like if you get to the point where you get like $50 per month, well, that would be a big deal to me, but it would be like 5,000 plus subscribers, I think. Probably even more, like that is probably pretty optimistic still. it's not like everybody watches the ads. Like this, I guess. So yeah, like getting the ad revenue will take the same amount of effort as before, but like the new like 500 subscriber requirement for memberships and super chats and stuff like that, and that would come handy. Then I could do stuff like do memberships and go like, if you get the membership, then you get like the same kind of access to my Discord as my patrons do, so it would kind of be like a side channel kind of a patron thingy. That would be helpful. I'm not sure like how much people care about the super chats. Like, well, the bigger VTubers get them a lot, but I'm not going for the sexy look kind of a thing, so I don't know if it will actually work for me. But at least like it is, like, you know, like you can't do like donations in Finland. You need like a permit from the police to do like a donation campaign. But like the super chats aren't really donations, so you could do those. Also, like there is some kind of super weird like YouTube shopping thing that they have been developing. But I think you need like way more subscribers to get that, and I don't know if it's worth it. But like the concept of being able to like do a stream like, alright, I'm going to stream my own game now, and if you want, you can buy it straight off the stream. Yeah, why not? But probably not going to happen too soon, and probably not worth it. Like I kind of got the feeling that YouTube is a little too optimistic about these like people spending money things. Then again, I guess it's better value than like a super chat. Like you actually get a product, so I guess it makes sense in that sense, but I'm not sold on it. Like, you know, like there used to be like these TV shop thingies on TV where they would try to sell you like dumbbells or a mixer or some kind of a belt that would make you lose weight or whatever other kind of half scammy things. Like the YouTube shopping concept kind of reminds me of that. Yeah, it was straight up called TV shop here too. So yeah, I'm not exactly sold on the shopping idea. Like if I were YouTube, I would just try to make the streaming thing like better. Like make it easier to actually find find like streamers and stuff. Like yeah, you can do it right now, but it is really wonky. Like sometimes if you do like a search, I guess if you include like live to the search, then it will also like include live streams, but otherwise it is really wonky. Like you need to go to the gaming thing and then like on YouTube, and then from the gaming section like to the live games thing, if it shows that even to you. Not sure if that is also somehow customized. So it would be nice if they did something about that instead of like focusing on the shopping thing. Though then again, well, they are a big company, so it's not like they only have to do one thing at a time, I guess. But yeah, I guess like in sense of like discoverability, YouTube has this weird thing, like, you know, like YouTube has like almost like an infinite amount of content. Like you can't watch it all no matter what, because so much is being uploaded. But when you like go to the YouTube like feed, basically, like you will run out of like recommendations like really quickly. Like it will show you like a couple of pages and then it will be like, alright, that's the end. And that's really weird to me. Yeah, and YouTube doesn't even show me cat videos, even though I might like them, though I guess I haven't ever really searched them. I'm kind of afraid that I would get like down the rabbit hole and be just watching cat videos all the time. But you would think that like, well, because there is so much content, like you'd be able to just scroll the feed like on and get like new content. But no, you can't. It will just show you a little bit, and it will always be like the same unless you go like, alright, I'm done with these videos. I'm just outright like, well, saying that I'm not interested. And that is like really weird. Like it's basically YouTube's concept, just that, well, like everybody likes the big dogs basically and watches them, and you don't need to like show anything beyond that. But I guess it would take quite a bit of changes to make it work differently. Like I would kind of like something like you could basically pin like certain games, for example, to your feed. Like, alright, I like Hollow Knight videos, so please show me Hollow Knight, and then like, oh, that would happen. Like the big problem with YouTube is that, well, when you go to the gaming tab basically, or the gaming section, is that like the vast majority of the games it will show are just outright nothing you care about. At least that is my experience. So yeah, maybe it will, like, I'm not denying that I didn't watch like Heroes of Might and Magic 3 videos, but it is like very particular kind of videos that I want from there. And if it basically pins like the like the game at the top and I can't get rid of it, like that is really weird. Or like would be nice if YouTube had like basically if YouTube could like consider like how long the videos are, and like consider like in combination like the type of video, like basically if YouTube had the concept of like what is a let's play video, and then it would be able to show you like let's play videos actually. Yeah, I know I'm old and everything, but I don't know, I just like let's plays and the like 10-minute videos where they squeeze like a 12-hour let's play into that video. I don't know, it's just really stressful to watch. Like I'm basically like sees that would be so much fun to watch, but now it's just a recap basically. Although, well, like let's play videos have their problems too. Like the other day, I was talking with the fellow vampire lady about the Legend of Zelda, like basically like the discussion was like, is like like every game basically like Link is the chosen one, like is that like always the narrative? And like well, the thing is that I don't know like the 3D Zeldas at all. I only know like the 2D ones basically. I kind of know like how the 3D ones look, but that's more or less it. And I was like well, like the 2D ones are kind of like that is the narrative. Oh yeah, the CD I once had Zelda as a playable character. But yeah, and I actually like the other day watched like some guy's opinion about those games. And like yeah, I guess like basically it is alright to say that they are bad. But they weren't like complete, like in all respects they weren't like disastrous. Like apparently like the music was good, at least. I like some of the graphics were good, but like combine like hand-drawn backgrounds with like precise platforming, and that is a disaster in the making. So maybe like the in-game art was good, but it was the wrong gameplay for the art. But yeah, we were discussing like Zelda, and I was like, well, like Link's Awakening is kind of like an exception. Like it's very very different story in a way, and I don't think like Link is like a chosen one in the traditional sense, although it's kind of like you can read it like that too. But that game is so good, like at least like the Game Boy Color one. Never played the remake, and well, I saw like how the remake looks, and it kind of kind of bugs me. Yeah, I don't know, like somehow the remake just looks like 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 the Nintendo Wii had the Me thingy, the simplistic avatar thingies, and Link looks too much like those. Like somehow like the style doesn't work for me. Yeah, from what I understand, like the gameplay is more or less the same, but that's not really the problem. And maybe it's like easier for like people who are used to 3D games to get into the remake. But I don't know, I like the original. And then again, I guess, well, it's not about the graphics quality or the quality of the audio really. Like the charm of the game. Like the charm is how like it tells the story, and like the well, what you basically have to do, even though you realize that it's kind of a sad one. Haven't played like any Zeldas apart from the 2D ones, but Link's Awakening is actually the one that made me cry because it was so like touching. The other ones not really even close. But yeah, basically then, like after discussing a little bit, hello there. Like after discussing a little bit, we actually ended up watching like a little bit of how like Twilight Princess looks like, because neither of us really knew it. Like, is the narrative the same? And first we were like, alright, let's watch like a let's play of it, and it was something like 40 hours total or something. I was like yeah, I don't know, like like we don't have like 40 hours to watch this right now, so let's just find like a cutscene compilation basically to get the idea. And in the end, well, I don't know if I think there was like a point where they basically were like Link, you're the chosen one in that one too. But it's not really what I paid attention to. Like basically the 2 points I had about the game were that alright, this is Legend of Zelda for furries. and I don't think you can really deny that. Like, it is pretty obvious. Not sure if they had like that planned, but that's how the game now is. Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess for furries. And like the second take of the game is that well, well, I literally went like, while we were watching, like oh wow, Zelda is a hot one in this one. Basically. And the fellow vampire lady was like wait, why? And it was because she was so like it is hard to explain, like cool. But I guess like that is one meaning of cool, like being like quiet and calm and that kind of thing. And if you compare that to like other Zelda games like Skyward Sword, I think, at least, like I have only seen like the beginning basically of that game and then like odd bits. But in that one, Zelda was like super cheerful. But in Twilight Princess, she was really, really cool. So maybe like Twilight Princess is like the Legend of Zelda for furry lesbians. I guess it could be also like Twilight Princess, like the Legend of Zelda for like submissive straight people who are into furry things too. Ooh, oh maybe I'll have to watch Breath of the Wild then. If it is the same. Interesting, I had no idea. Oh yeah, I wonder like, well I guess it's probably the same for most people, but like when you're a child, you're like super happy about your birthday. Like you're like yeah, I will get cake and stuff like that, and I will get presents. But like when you become older, then it's kind of a murky topic. like, yeah, sure, like you have survived 1 year, but also you're old. Not that I'm exactly like the granny kind of old, but I kind of like memeing with the granny emoji, because I kind of feel it already, like maybe this birthday thing isn't actually just all happy things in the end. And I haven't actually like celebrated my birthday that much. Maybe like partially for that reason. Let me test a different price actually. Like this weird one might actually work for this. Maybe. Oop. And like actually, because I don't really care about my birthday, like people, well, especially like people who didn't know me closely, haven't really like even known like what my birthday is, because I don't know, I don't care about birthday that much. Yeah, like even now, like it felt like a little iffy, like do I want to do this birthday thing at all? Like privacy concerns and everything. Not that it really matters, like whether people know like when my birthday is or not. But I don't know, somehow it's just weird. Like I know like the big VTubers, like they like fans send them presents and everything for their birthdays, and that is like pretty wild. I'm not expecting that to happen, and well, I guess it's kind of impossible anyway. Like I'm not exactly going to put my address like out there, like I live here, so send the presents to me, like that. Like there are risks especially when you're gay and everything. Like the haters will know your address too. And then there is like also the thing that I don't know, like the fans will probably just like, at least some fans will send you like pretty questionable things. I'm pretty sure of that. That is probably why like the big VTuber companies like do the, like they check like what is in the package first to make sure that it is like not inappropriate or anything. Yeah, would be funny to like have that that unique of a name like in reality. But actually like my name is like super common. So like even if you knew my name, you would probably have like dozens of like doppelgangers that you would have to check to actually find me. Well, like mostly like the reason I just don't put my last name online is because I don't like the last name. Like the first name is fine, like it is nothing special, but the last name, I don't know, it is pretty boring. It would be in a way like tempting to just like rebrand myself as a person to have like a better last name, but I don't think it is worth it. Could also like go with a pen name or something, like make it something semi-funny like Marie Marmelade something. One marmalade is marmalade in Finnish, but it would be a nice last name. Oh yeah, talking about last names, like actually this visual novel I'm making, like I intentionally picked like really bad names for the characters. Like Finnish has like a little like overlap in terms of like how certain words and names are pronounced, like with Japanese. So like why on purpose named like the silly character like Henna Aho. Like in Japanese, Henna is weird and Aho is an idiot. And it is like a super normal Finnish name, but in Japanese both the name just means weird idiot. And it is pretty fitting name, and I picked it on purpose. Most people will probably miss it, but I like that kind of tiny mischief here and there. Let me see. I guess I could fix the tree at least. I was kind of hoping that there would be like more like obvious weird names that would have like that Japanese people would treat as something completely nonsensical, but there aren't really. Like the other character doesn't have like. Well, I guess the game, like the name is little iffy, but you don't really see it in game, so it doesn't matter that much. Maybe I can copy the colors from the other tree. Probably the best use the pencil for this. Oh. This probably gives us like the right feeling. Maybe I'll make an extra layer for it. Because the tree will also need like shading, I guess. So yeah, I have been streaming like 3 times a week, like almost 2 weeks, I guess. It has been a lot of work, but in the end I actually like it. Like if I could make a living like with streaming, I wouldn't mind doing it like 4 or 5 days a week, but that is like a really big if. Like at the end of August, I have been streaming on YouTube for 1 year, and at the moment I have 61 subscribers out of that 500. So it will take like several years at that rate. And then there is this talk that, well, even if you have like hundreds of thousands of subscribers, like you probably don't make like that much money, but I'm not like sure what is like what these bigger streamers think is like a lot of money. I would be happy if I made like like $200 per month or something. Like that would be a living wage for me in a way. As weird that it might sound. The sad thing would be that if I streamed like 5 times a week, then I don't know if I would have enough time to make games. Honestly, like, I guess if I combo like with art or development streams, maybe then. Wouldn't mind that, like these streams are pretty chill. Like basically the only struggle is to find topics to talk about. But then again, I guess you could just like do like, but especially when you have like hundreds of people in the chat, then like you can easily find like questions to answer and that kind of things. And I'm sure like some viewers would be fine with just like listening to music and watch basically. But I don't know, that kind of feels like if I'm not talking, like, am I actually doing my job basically? Though it could be the usual thing I have, like being too harsh on myself. Wouldn't be the first time. Let me compare the trees. I wonder if I can just actually shade it with the pencil. It seems plausible. Yeah, I guess that is true. Like, if all the streams were the same, then well, it would be pretty boring, and you could also just like watch basically like a couple of guys. It would be basically, well, like if everybody else is the same, like what by watch. Although I kind of feel that YouTube is a little bit like the algorithm is a little bit too much like, alright, let's take like the top videos and like that is what people are supposed to watch. Like basically everybody. Like yeah, maybe it works in the large scale, but if you're not like, if your taste is different, then you will have hard time with YouTube. Like just try to like Google for like or like no, search YouTube for indie games or queer games or something. Like at least like the last time I tried, like indie games were all like top 10 best indie games. Like yeah, sure. It is like all the same games, but I want like let's plays of obscure indie games or or like obscure queer games in particular. Those are hard to find because YouTube thinks that like these top 10 videos are what everybody likes. Or something like that. Not sure how it exactly works, but it doesn't work well for me at least. So it would be nice if YouTube, like the algorithm, also understood that. Like, yeah, maybe some people will like the typical thing, but like give other things a chance too, basically. And I'm not even talking about like giving my channel a chance like, well, at least let me watch like different kind of things. It's also the same like you know, like more popular things like Hollow Knight. Also like, although, well, I guess the trend was like way back and I'm late in the bandwagon, but basically like I really enjoy watching like the Hollow Knight randomizers and stuff. I'm like 100% sure that like more than one person has done those runs, but YouTube won't recommend you anybody else. And that is the same. So like now YouTube is like, alright, you watch the randomizer run, so I don't know what's like speedruns or something, but I don't want those. And also like, oh, or like YouTube is trying to give me more than Let's Plays, basically. I don't know, like in a way it would be really interesting to be like be like an AI developer or something. Like you would get like the like a bunch of videos and then like have the code like algorithm that finds like the right videos for a particular kind of person. Would be an interesting thing, yeah. Would be tricky, but that's what is fun about coding. Like figuring out solutions for tricky problems. Though I kind of wonder like like what happened if YouTube just let like people search the videos basically on their own, like some kind of advanced search thingy, like give me like the most recent Hollow Knight randomizer video, like with those words in the topic, or like the, well, like the, you can tag the game, I guess, so tag like the game tag it and then the randomizer like somewhere in the title or the description, and then like set some kind of limits, like must have more than like 10 views and stuff like that. Basically, like what would happen, because right now you can't do it like no matter what, like it's impossible to do that kind of search. I think it will only give you like the most popular things, and then like once you have exhausted the popular things, it will just like offer like completely like irrelevant things, stuff like this is for you, or like based on your what you have watched or something like that. But if I do like a search, like that's not what I want. I actually want to find the things I'm searching for. And yeah, there are these people who go like, you know, like algorithms are great, like sometimes people just don't know what they actually want, and algorithms can help there. And I guess so, but if you know what you want, then I guess algorithms kind of suck, to put it bluntly. But kind of like thinking about the algorithms makes me want to code something with like AI in it. Like that would be interesting. Maybe even something really small, but would be fun to do that. Like because of university, I kind of know how to, for example, use neural networks and train them. So I could do like some kind of fancy AI that tries to mimic like how humans play. I would probably be a little bonkers in ways, but it would be interesting. I actually wonder if there is like a demand for that kind of thing. I think YouTube recommended me like some guy coding AIs for games, so maybe there is demand. Though it's probably not like a streaming friendly thing, because it will be like a ton of trial and error. And like most people will be like snore when you like give the algorithm like the data, or like the training thingy the data, and it will crunch it for like 10 minutes. And then you will test it and it will go all wrong. I kind of like how this tree turned out. Like it's not bad exactly. Still have to work on the leaves and stuff, but the trunk thing is nice. Now the other one, I guess. The other one, and then work a little bit on on the buses like over here. Maybe like this gap here needs work, and then it should be more or less like done. Yeah, I kind of wanted to get like this visual novel made for the Midsummer, because it is like Midsummer themed in a way, but not sure if I'll be able to do it. I will have like the backgrounds this week, I guess, but there is like at least 2 like CGs, some fancy character art which might be a rough one, and also like the UI of the game, and then music and maybe sound. It might be a rough one, like maybe I will do like a pattern test build, but I don't know, like I have my doubts that it will be ready by Midsummer, but should be ready by the end of the month, I hope. Oh yeah, and the funny thing is that this visual novel was supposed to be like a small one, and I guess it kind of is, like in terms of like the script. It's probably like 1500 words or something at the moment. But the thing is that I don't know how to make a visual novel with very little graphics. Like maybe you can make like a drama kind of visual novel with limited amount of graphics, but when you make a comedy, like the funny faces and stuff like that will really come handy to make it more funny, I feel. Also like ideally music. Maybe comedy is just like a harder one to do. Although comedy is kind of tricky to write. Like I struggled pretty hard for writing the script, but like in the end I think I kind of nailed it. Not sure how people will like you know, humor is the kind of tricky thing where you write it and you think that, yeah, this is probably funny, but I'm not laughing because I wrote it myself. But like if the right kind of person will like read it in the right mindset, like hopefully it will be fine. But it is really tricky to tell. Like drama kind of visual novels and stories are less scary in that sense. Like drama doesn't exactly fail if it doesn't like if like every moment doesn't make you feel like intense emotions, but comedy kind of fails if it doesn't make you laugh or at least think that it's funny. Or at least that's how I feel after like writing this game. Like back when I was making Rosy Replica, I was like, well, it is like a little bit funny and a little bit of drama, so I wasn't really like super scared about what people think of the puns and whatever. Like it's kind of slice of life and you can take it at face value. But after writing the script for this game, I kind of think that comedy is one of the most scary topics to write or things to write. Because you can actually like mess it up in a way that can be quantified pretty easily. Also, like comedies is scary to write because they are tricky topics. Like this game kind of has like one toilet humor joke. And I don't think like it is like something that will upset people. Like if anything about this game will upset people, it will be that it will upset people from Finland about making jokes about them, but I'm from Finland, so it's fine, like I can mock myself and my people, right? Yeah, I guess. I guess it is like Simpsons is like a pretty good analogy. Though I haven't watched it in a while, and I have heard people saying that, well, it has kind of been going downhill. But I don't know the details. But I guess it's at least trying to still do the same thing as before. But yeah, I was kind of thinking, like, I'm not sure if I will do it, but basically like this game has like two different, like drastically different characters. And I was thinking like I would go like something like I will put like on the its page like the descriptions of the characters and the images. And I would put like on both characters like like your average girl from Finland kind of, and then like one of them would be like like something along the lines of like completely deadpan and such like all the time, and then like the other one would be like speaks too much and thinks that like just saying something bluntly is funny and stuff like that. And like both would be like your average like girl from Finland basically. Not sure how to best put it, but if I can't think of a funny way to put it, then maybe I'll do it. Oh yeah, I guess like kind of like the like this VTuber thing is also like a certain kind of stereotype about people from Finland. Like, you know, I could have made it like so that I can really easily show emotions, like if I smile like this. Or I can go like super angry. But I can't really with this avatar because I kind of made it on purpose that it defaults to the resting bitch face kind of a thing. Because I kind of think that is how my own face also defaults to. And I'm also pretty much like the kind of person who is like pretty deadpan most of the time. Like I have kind of learned to smile because of this VTuber thing, because I need to like smile pretty prominently for it to pick up. Also like, well, like I guess the stereotype is that in like for people from most countries, like any silence is basically like it is really awkward. But for me, like silence is just like well, like a moment of chill time basically. And that is kind of like how people from Finland tend to view silence. Like if like there is like people are basically just like minding their own business and it doesn't bother them if it's that silent. But I don't know like how much of like a stereotype it is that other people will find it like awkward. But I kind of got the feeling that maybe that is the case, and that's kind of also why like it tends to make me wonder like yeah, there is the music in the background, but if I don't talk, will people find it awkward? You know, like the fellow vampire lady, like she is pretty good at talking, and she kind of carries the conversation when like we are walking outside or stuff like that. And I'm like Yeah, it would be nice to come up with something to talk about, but but when I go outside, it's just like I don't know, my brain just like blanks, and I just enjoy the outdoors, I guess. And it's really hard to come up with anything to talk about. It is kind of the same for streams. So that's why I tend to collect like topics to talk about. Because otherwise it would be pretty quiet. I guess it has gotten like a little better than in the past. Because I actively need to find like something to talk about. To not make it feel like am I making this awkward by not having like any idea what to talk about. But she is being a human is hard. Like imagine how easy it would be if you could just like enjoy the silence of the night all the time and get paid for that basically. Oh, what did I press? Give me a second. Give me a second. All right. Yeah, the tricky thing about the tablet is that if you accidentally like move your palm to the wrong place, then it will do like weird things. Would also be kind of fun to have like like basically like like there are like content creators that like content creator duos kind of a thing, like they make videos together and talk like together. Like that would also be kind of neat because then you have two brains basically trying to think of things to talk about. That could be helpful. Yeah, it's just that. Oh, being an introvert, I also suck at learning to know people. Like I'm in the Queer Games bundle like streaming event, and like there is a Discord for like all the streamers, and I'm there, but I'm kind of like can I actually talk here? That kind of a feeling. Oh, is it this one? I guess where the little stripes come from. Like, would be handy if I could just go or alright, this is my home turf. I will learn to know people here and like make friends and find people to collaborations with, but it's hard. Maybe the trees are fine now. Thankfully, at least, like, even if you stream solo, like it's not a lonely experience because of the chat and because of the, like, even if nobody is in the chat, you kind of know that there are people there, like, watching, or people who will watch it later. It's not like a lonely experience, even if you do it solo. That is neat, at least, and it can be helpful for like certain kind of like development things, like these art streams, for example. Like when you're making games solo, you're just apart from the option to go like outside, like to the park or the library or something, like you will be completely like alone, I guess. Unless, I guess, if you somehow like network with people, but well, not my strong point. Like before the COVID, like there was like some kind of like meetup for like local game developers, something like that. I was thinking like, should I go there? But then COVID happened and then, well, didn't need to think about that anymore. Oh yeah, and like talking about COVID, like how scared are people actually of COVID like these days? Because, for example, like on Mastodon, like there are, well, certain people who like almost every day post like hey, be more careful, like it is COVID time still. And like, to be honest, like I'm not actually that scared of COVID. Like I know it can still happen, and I know it's on the loose, but at this point, like COVID will never end. Like it will be like, give it 10 years and it will be like an influenza kind of a thing. but it will never end. Like being like, well, you need to wear like a mask all the time or stuff like that. Like, well, you're going to wear like a mask for the rest of your life, and I don't know if it's even going to help. So I think at this point, like yeah, well, maybe like those people will call me reckless, but like, how to put it? Well, you can be reckless and, well, actually go outdoors and meet people, and you can be like less reckless and just stay inside all the time and like order like all food as a home delivery and like wear a mask if you just even go outdoors, basically. And yeah, maybe like the COVID will get me and I will be toast because of that, but also like, well, maybe like a car or a bus will like drive over me and I will be toast because of that. Like in a sense, like every moment like you live is like a risk, and like what is too big of a risk and what is not. Like, well, I'm not the right person to answer it, but I would try to at least like go to the park and enjoy the weather there than, well, not go there. Well, being like a hopeless introvert and not like yeah, I'm not afraid of like COVID and maybe I'm reckless, but I'm a hopeless introvert, and the most I see people is, well, basically the fellow vampire lady, and then like people I see if I go to the grocery store, or people who I see afar from the park if I go there. So you can be like, well, how reckless is my reckless then? Because I don't really meet people that much either way. But being like, you know, like the fellow vampire lady is like one of these non-introvert people, and she meets like people a lot, and being basically like alright, I'm done with this fellow vampire lady because it's too dangerous. Like, are there like people out there who would basically do that because of COVID? Yeah, that would be a rough one. But I'm not saying like being like cautious about COVID is the wrong thing, but there are many things to consider about it. And like, well, one, like maybe staying inside is the right choice for some people. But like if the option is like, well, basically if staying inside will like or make you depressed or something like that. Like, well, which one is worse, COVID or depression? Like, that is for everybody to like decide on their own, I guess. I haven't like ever been like depressed, like officially at least. But based on what I have heard, like I'd rather not like risk the depression thingy. Also, I haven't like officially had like COVID, but I kind of like heavily suspect that I had it. But I had like the maximum possible vaccination, so it didn't matter that much. But based on like if that was COVID, well, like depression is probably worse. It's interesting like the, you know, like one of the influenza strains is like the Spanish flu, and like there are really strong parallels from the Spanish flu to the COVID. You know, like people having to use masks and like people like going to the parties or stuff like that, like getting the Spanish flu, and like people like getting pretty much the same kind of symptoms, and there being higher mortality and that kind of stuff. And it was even handled like pretty similarly. Like there were like towns in the US at least who like, well, basically went like, alright, everybody has to wear a mask and we'll cancel events and stuff like that. And then there were like places who didn't care, and then like a lot of people would get sick. But in the end, like the Spanish flu never like completely disappeared. Like it is still among us. And I'm pretty sure the COVID will be the same kind of thing. Like 99.999 something % sure. Like the only way to stop it at this point would be like to force everyone to wear like a spacesuit or something for like 10 years. If even that would help, because like, you know, like the viruses will live like within our body still. You know, like if you get like a common cold, basically, like that's not like something you like catch like from the outside world. Or maybe it is in some cases, like if there is somebody else who has the cold too. But like basically if you like, for example, like you go outside when it's raining and you run there the whole day and you get sick without meeting anybody, like the reason why you get sick is because you actually have the virus like inside you already. But like normally your body is like strong enough to like stop the virus from going to wrong places, like your lungs or stuff like that. But if you like, well, well, like do the running and the rain thing and everything. Like your body will be weak and then it won't be able to stop the virus basically. So maybe like the COVID will also be like that, like it will live like people in people's noses or whatever. And like no matter like what we do, like it will at some point surface again. Like who knows with all the mutations, but like don't take me as like authoritative source for this, because I'm not like a scientist or anything. It will still need some stuff, I guess, but it is getting there. It has been like a while of streaming, so I guess when I'm done with this, background, then it's probably a good moment to call it a day. I will try to finish the rest like tomorrow in the park. That looks a little awkward. Oh yeah, and like on Saturday I will be doing like an official stream for the Queer Games bundle. I think I already mentioned this in one of the previous streams, but just in case. And it will be 2 hours earlier than my normal streams, because that is like how the schedule of the official event works. It will be, well, pretty much how I stream usually, like nothing special there really. I'm kind of curious to see like whether there will be more people watching or not than usually. Being like the pessimist I am, I kind of doubt that there will be a huge difference, but who knows? Oh, and I think like, well, if you're watching this live, I think like, I'm not sure like what the time is, but they had some kind of like like a collab of 3 or 4 people today. I don't remember what they were like playing, but might be an interesting thing to watch. Would be nice to get like more viewers from like being part of the official event. But I don't know, like maybe people are. I think there are like 1 or 2 other people who like stream on YouTube, like participating to the event, but everybody else is on Twitch. So I don't know, like I don't know how well it will work for YouTube people. It would be nice if it worked, for sure. Yeah, who knows, like honestly I actually prefer YouTube myself, but it's just sad that nobody really streams there. Then again, I guess like I think the Eurevania stream like was getting quite a bit of attention like after the fact. Well, quite a bit attention, meaning like 13 views. But like considering how small my channel is, like that is actually decent numbers. So maybe like people won't be watching in real time, but the good thing about YouTube is that it doesn't matter that much. The only sad thing is that like, well, no chat participation if you're not watching in real time, but can't do much about that. But I guess like most people on YouTube aren't like big into the chat anyway. Like I personally am not really. It's kind of, I don't know, scary, but maybe that's also an introvert thing. Though then again, like, well, at least like on Twitch, like the thing I really don't like Twitch is that basically if you just like, well, I guess it's hopefully called subscription there too, like, you know, like just following the channel basically without paying anything. Like if you do that thing, like most like Twitch streams, like so people will react to that, or the streamer will like thank you and stuff like that. And I don't know, like I just find that kind of awkward. Like I'm just like chilling there and being like I don't know, it's kind of scary to participate, but I'll watch in the shadows. But the notification thingy makes it so that you can't really even like subscribe to the person, because they will like announce it to the world. But maybe it's just me that he's like a weirdo like that. Like YouTube is more like, well, you don't need to participate in any way, and it is fine, like just watching is fine, and you don't even need to watch live, like you can watch later. So it's much more like non-committal. It might be like worse for the streamer, but I think it is better for the viewer. Also, like, I don't know, I don't particularly like Twitch as a company. I don't know, like, if it's like a big deal for me, but like I don't exactly like YouTube as a company either. But if I had to pick one, I would like YouTube a little more. Oh yeah, and like now that I think about it, like some streamer guy made like like his own streaming service that is basically like a knockoff of Twitch. Like basically the difference being that like streamers get a bigger cut of the money than on Twitch, like something like that. Like I saw somebody on Mastodon mention that. I was like, alright, I'll take a look, like what is the big deal? Not a look in the sense that I'll use it, but like research like what is going on. And well, turns out like the site is kind of like I guess the reason why it exists mainly is because of gambling. Like the guy who made the site was like couldn't stream gambling on Twitch. Like that is basically why the service exists. And you know, I'm not a fan of gambling. Like if for example you watch like esports or something on Twitch, you will already see like a ton of like promotions for gambling thingies. And that is pretty sus, because a lot of the viewers of the esports are like younger people. It's not exactly like the best to get them into gambling. Like ideally it's the best to not get anybody into gambling, but let's at least not get the kids into gambling. Like they don't even have money. They will have the young kids from their parents, I guess. So if I had to pick like that service or Twitch, like, well, I'd rather pick Twitch, even though I'm not a fan of the site. But pretty wild that somebody would make a new streaming site basically just because of gambling. Like that is like a yikes motive to me. But I guess this background is kind of in the usable condition now. It was pretty nice to do this on stream again. Oh. Anyway, well, I guess because the background is kind of good enough, so let's call it a day here. Like including the Queer Games bundle game, like it's kind of 3 hours anyway. But maybe I'll like do another art stream again at some point. Got to see like how much time I have from the Queer Games bundle streaming. Definitely not going to happen on Saturday because the official stream, like the slot is 3 hours, so that's going to take a while and be a little bit rough one on the vocal cords. So if I did that and an art stream, that would be a rough one. Yeah, I have done like 6-hour Hollow Knight streams and stuff, but that game doesn't like require so intensive talking. But maybe next week, I'm not sure like how long games I had planned then. but we'll see about that. If like there is even anything to draw next week, depends on like how much I get done like tomorrow and such. Well, either way, like, well, there is still the music to compose and stuff, so I'm sure like there would be stuff to do on stream if I find the time. But yeah, see you on Saturday if you plan to watch the official Queer Games bundle streaming event. And well, thank you for watching and thank you for the comments and well, I guess I'm old now. Birthday stream and all. Anyway, see you and bye bye.